The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now! Hey, Foxtrot. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 1st down, Akers. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Well, unless there's a postseason meeting later in the year, this is most likely the final time that the Broncos and Raiders will play in Oakland. Of course, so much history between the two since their inaugural season in the AFL back in 1960. Broncos and Raiders, they've been locked together in the same division, facing off twice a season. And this rivalry also stands as the most common pairing for Monday night games like we have here, 18 times, the most of any two teams.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 29 is the mic.
From just shy of midfield, Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Max Crosby bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film section tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Locke. He's going to loft one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are back within a single score.
Go!
Shotgun snap to Locke. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablets.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Tupper!
45.
Express!
Here we go.
Express!
You got nothing today.
Hey, Echo!
You got nothing.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Here's A.J. Cole now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Take it at the 37. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Hey, exit. Go.
A big spot now for the rookie lock. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Hey, Alpha.
Right, 55. Check, 55.
Hey.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Locke. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Broncos on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
6-6. Pull it high. Yep. Go. Shoot.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Ready.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Look at me. Zipper.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Past the 20. 27 yards there, a first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 27 in the play. And the Broncos first down.
Let's go now. 30 base. Blue draw Porter. Ready?
Now Gordon on first down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his Lock on third down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Noah Fant making quite a splash with his second touchdown at his NFL debut. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. From the gun, it's Lock. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1, you want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year, and they only won 4 games total, so they've got some experience dealing with tight ones. On 2nd and 9, Carr got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, 7:34.
36. Line 36. I got one. Hatchet.
White Monday down.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bradley Chubb. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 34 yards there at a first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Now a handoff working right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Hey, wahoo!
45. 45.
They'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
They'll run on first down. Akers. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Denver, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road victory here on a Monday night. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.